12 dreams for the Red Queen under crown of stone. 8 voracious beasts born from 8 restless nights. 4 nails piercing the flesh of the sinner. 1 prayer for the summoned, called by this song. 'Tis perhaps the countdown to oblivion for the once proud city of London. 'Tis perchance her inhabitants' last dance alone to face death and pestilence. Confronted by the eerie and unknown, mortals became desperate for answers. A flock's flight makes for an omen, the falling of a star a dire presage. Turning to priests for interpretation when there was no reason to be found. When religion failed, men turned to science. I saw them build such vain cities, crafting machines made for endless war. New questions flourished as old answers withered. What is darkness but lurking sun? What is wall but enslaved stone? What is glass but tortured sand? What is song but a call to arms? What is hate but jilted love? What is life but death pending?
Death. Since the apple was plucked from the sacred tree, mortality was believed to be God's punishment, a righteous snare to keep mankind from ascending to the stars. They were all so wrong. Death is not a wicked thing, nor some holy retribution. A true punishment would be to never know its sweet kiss. Awaken from the harshness and be born once more.
冒险啊！哦，好累。谁在说话？有人。
Thirsty. So thirsty.
跟他对话。这样。I know you love.
My sweet brother. What have you done?
Mary! Oh, no. Mary! Hold on. Please, hold on. Oh, God. Oh, no.
Mary. Mary. No. No. It's a nightmare.
他怎么知道是我杀的？
Please, a moment. Let me explain.
快跑！
These patrols are after me.
是啊，是
No,
我啊！
no, don't shoot. This is a nightmare. I need to get out of here.
是我，不是我。
This can't be happening. No, please, stop. I mean you no harm.
仇人，
What's going on? Oh, Mary. What have I done? What's all this about?
Has it fled?
Now, I can defend myself.
你
Kill that thing! Over there!
Who are you? Stay back! Sorry, but you left me no choice. Who are you? Stupid beast! See how it likes. Sorry.
好多人啊！
It's elite! Kill it!
No, please, stop! Who are you?
Watch it! It's a killer!
What do you want? I mean you no harm. I need help.
Die, you fucking leech!
Please, listen to me. I can't make any sense of this.
Shut up, beast!
Who are you? What is this all about? What in God's name?
I'll do the rest of the job.
Just leave me.
我自己不是吸血鬼
The
吗？
sun. It feels like it's burning me to the bone.
马上被拆穿了。
I need to find somewhere to hide. Let me go! I need to find
在
shelter.
这里，
Is anybody there?
哦，
What is this place? The
位置
place
这么好
seems
推吗
abandoned. I should be safe enough here.
？OK，
Brother, what have you done?
Mary! Mary! Mary, I'm sorry. Whoever did this to us, I will find them.
眼前，火和太阳，结鬼不害怕太阳或者火，这也翻译错了吧？ 他应该是害怕太阳或火吧。
I can almost feel the sun's rays like a physical weight pressing against the wood.
吓一跳，那个灯我刚刚以为是什么东西。阿贝。
Wait. This one's dressed up fancy. Let's run through his pockets.
Picking the dead's pockets? Are you serious?
I've still a rent to pay. He's got no more responsibilities.
上衣人怎么这样
What's this? Gold watch.
Beautiful it is. We fence it and share the takings. I suppose we are undertakers. Now, give him an Eve.
上衣人就这样丢人家尸体，根本就没有在埋葬。
That's impossible.
这样。有。什么都看不到，没有错。
12 dreams for the Red Queen that sleeps under crown of stone, that she might linger longer, her eyes as white as gold. Who goes there? A prayer for the summoned by warring song. A child born from darkness must take scent of his power. Who's there? Are you referring to me?
No! No! I still have so much to accomplish.
I still have so much left that needs doing.
要是因为这样。会是致敬吧？
Johnny, this one's lost. We need to leave. And now!
No! There's time. I can save him.
That's the enemy coming! The orders are to evacuate the hospital!
Done. He'll live.
And now what?
We fight. Killing is a hell of a lot easier than healing. No, it never got easy.
Oh, Jojo. 不坏。日记。
This makes no sense. None of it. No sense at all. It's a nightmare. That's it.
该醒了，乔纳森。这枕头看起来好不舒服哦。
So be it.
哎，不要！ 不用这样吧？这真的要很大的勇气。
Rational thinking only.
不是还有很多事没做？哎呦！满床的血。
This is absolute madness. I've lost touch with the real.
Madness it is. As mad as the moon. Contains blinding sunlight into a glowing reflection.
进化。回向解锁吧。好贵哦。点了确认。
That voice in my head. If I'm not mad, then it must belong to the one who made me what I am. I must find him to understand what I have become.
在敲门呢，完了。
Where is it? It's closed.
These people want me dead. I need to leave now.
Here's the leech. Here!
Go back, you!
My head's spinning.
Oi! Come out, you
凶啊！躲啦！
clever fucking beasts!
看一下有没有什么东西没解。没有了。
I'm still in Southwark. I must reach the West End. Go back home.
Over there!
按下右键。
Die, vermin!
There's a strength I never knew I had.
Watch yourselves! This one!
This shouldn't be possible. Every sinew, every fiber of my being is afire. I feel like a child learning the limits of my body. My strength, my reflexes. I'm not human anymore.
果然，我已经不是人类啦。
My poor sister. If only I had controlled my need for blood. Mary, someone will pay for what happened to you. For what happened to us?
老鼠。
This is despicable.
我刚才怎么在这边抓到那只的？
Thirst for blood. It's locked. The dizziness from the jump. I can now control it. I can't believe I'm doing this. What will London have to say to me? I've so many questions unanswered. Another corpse. Have the very streets of London become a mausoleum? The man has been drained of all blood, but I can still smell the scent of it. I follow the scent's trail. Perhaps it will lead me to my assailant.
血迹也太明显了吧！
Fresh blood. The smell is so strong. Where has everyone gone? According to the blood patterns, that's where the victim was attacked. So that must be the killer's trail.
安全屋。可以休息。哎，有东西。 哎呦，跑到酒吧里了。
At last, a little life.
My God, sir, you look like Jonah's whale just spat you out of hell. Can I get you a drink?
No, thank you. I'm not thirsty.
Well, grab a chair and get some rest. This is going to be another long night.
Why is it going to be a long night?
You must be new around here.
Tell me more about these murders.
Every morning for the last few weeks, bodies have been...
Do the police have any...
even before the outbreak,
Where am I?
You're at my bar, sir, the Turquoise Turtle.
Aren't you...
Scared of what? Oh.
So you're...
Yep. Figured people might need a place to rest
当
in
他的
these
员工也
dark
蛮可
times.
怜的，14小时都要一直上岗。
I'm looking for someone who might have passed through here recently.
It's been quiet tonight. The only other person I've seen went straight up to...
You mean he's still here?
Well, yeah. He paid for the entire week.
How long has he...
He rented the room a few days ago and didn't say when he'd leave.
只会累爆吧？老板，你不累吗？你24小时都是同一个人呢。
Who is this man?
Well, like a gentleman, I guess. Well dressed.
I need to...
Just climb the stairs and knock on the first door. I heard it.
Yes?
No funny business.
Good evening, sir.
Wow, you look like you need a drink.
Yes.
Been there, seen...
Has anybody entered the...
Can't say. Sorry. I spent the night making...
This is important, sir.
I don't know and I don't care.
What's going on?
You must be new here. Have you...
Who is this sewer dog?
It's the local bogeyman. Convenient answer for every
我
crime.
想我们最后该不会就是要打这个下水道？
You murdered someone.
You make it sound.
People will all...
I'll leave you.
Hello, sir. Are you all right? Is there any way I can help you?
I don't know.
Maybe you prefer to speak with Tom then.
哇，被罚卡了。
What's going on around here? Where is everyone?
Too many dead, sir.
The murders.
Bodies found in the streets every morning.
The sewer dog. What's that?
No one knows. People have always...
What have you heard about the...
There's a Spanish flu. Yeah. Killed so many
Are the authorities doing any...
Nothing. There are so...
What is this place?
This is Tom's bar. A turquoise turtle.
Are you always open this...
No, it's only since the epidemic.
You don't seem to have...
Most people are sleeping right now.
但是很亏钱，他们又24小时营业，然后又没什么人。
The murders and all.
I just want to talk...
I'm not afraid, sir.
I only see one...
Oh.
I'll leave.
好了，不想要招待我就说啊。
You cannot see me now, Mum.
有牌。
I hope I live long enough to see them wet boot boys get what's coming to them.
This is no place for you. Prewen has several patrols roaming the area.
They do not pursue me.
But they're looking for vampires, and they're most efficient.
They'll not relent until the killer has been identified.
I have a common objective, but I require...
Shh. I think someone is eavesdropping.
Are you certain? You might as well come in, whoever you are.
他有那个顺走的声音。
Slowly, vampire. Who are you?
I
mean you no harm, saith the vampire. Present yourself.
I need a word.
好了，你快放下，我快死了。
Anyone?
Well, that's something I can do for you.
接喽，差点被你弄死了。
And who might you be?
我不知道，这无关紧要，你先。
I'm not sure that I know anymore.
Might I at least learn the reason of your presence?
That's none of your concern.
Sir, you have entered my room in the middle of the night, pale as a corpse and shaking like a tree. So please, indulge me.
Someone is molesting people. In fact, killing them. Biting them.
The calling card of a vampire. Like you.
你似乎很有研究，我也是受害者，这不是真的。
You seem the expert. How would that be?
I have my secrets, as you have yours.
我讲嘛。
Then if you are not a vampire, who or what are you?
Dr. Edgar Swansea of the Brotherhood of St. Paul. I'm performing an independent investigation here in an attempt to understand precisely what is going on.
What have you uncovered concerning the murders?
It started a few nights ago. Rumors of violent murders. The docks have always been, shall we say, somewhat unsavory. But this is different.
How different?
A vampire is at work here. Famished. Reckless. It must be brought to ground, and quickly.
听起来像某个秘密据点，要不然没人干嘛一直开。可是他们是说是因为，近在这个时期，然后就是怕有人没有地方去吧，但是显然没什么人。 我们就当这个老板是烂好人这样。
I heard another voice, that of a woman. Who were you talking to?
Ridiculous. I've no idea what you're
还
talking
想装
about.
傻。
Something tells me not to trust you.
Then the feeling is mutual.
And what exactly is this brotherhood?
Sir, if the name is not familiar to you, then we shall discuss it another time.
那就帮帮我。
Then help me find the culprit.
I may. If you'll first tell me why you opened this door.
I followed a trail. The scent of blood from a recent victim. It led me here.
You thought I was your aggressor. That explains a great deal. We're both chasing the same shadow.
我不确定，试着不用。
A shadow, indeed. Yet I heard his voice in my head. There was a moment I believed I was mad.
You should let me handle this affair. You've no idea what you're up against.
No. I will find the monster. He is mine.
How will you do any better than I? But then let me ask you this. What are your intentions if you find the killer?
我比你厉害在哪里？我就是吸血鬼啊！
I will at last have the answers to my questions.
Then I can only wish you good hunting. And pray we shall meet
What?
again.
他怎么会问一个吸血鬼说：“你比我厉害在哪？”他是看不起我呢，偷你的东西。询问当地。
If Swansea is not my attacker, it means somebody else came here tonight. Someone must know something.
Evening, sir.
I have a few...
What?
I spoke to Dr. Swansea. He's not the man I'm looking for.
The truth?
I suspect that someone else was here tonight. And I don't think Tom wants to tell me about it.
I'm just the barmaid here, okay? If Tom says you're the only visitor we had, then you're the only visitor we...
I can feel your fear, madam. Please, tell me what's going on.
It's Will. William Bishop. He came in here earlier tonight and he...
Oh, 就是威廉嘛。
Well, I thought he was going to clock someone.
What happened tonight?
He was dead drunk, as usual. My God, his eyes. His face. He must have caught something awful. He shouted and cried. It was terrible.
Why are you so afraid?
I mean, his skin. His hands. I scrubbed every glass and every chair that he touched.
Lee.
God, I hope it's not contagious.
Tell me about this William Bishop.
Will was a sailor who worked at the canning factory before he lost that job. A nice bloke, really. He's never been violent. Until tonight.
Why keep it a secret? Why not tell me about it?
Tom's nothing if not loyal. After Will lost his job, he offered him one ear. They used to be good mates. But recently, well... Will started to get very aggressive.
I see. Thank you for your candor.
有问题啊。
I'll be sure to talk to Tom.
这名线索，你刚刚发现一个线索。OK。
Hello, sir.
And you're still... Up?
没事了。
Welcome back. Did you find what...
I can't...
Hey, I told you, you would...
作为吸血鬼，借助发现的线索，你可以揭露更多讯息。
Tom, talk to me about the visit from your old friend, William.
Yes, Will came by tonight, but he's not my friend anymore.
Why lie to me if he is not your friend?
I didn't lie. I said you were my only unannounced customer, and that's the
文字
truth.
游戏呀。
Who is he?
William, just an old sailor who loves his gin too much. He worked for years at the canning factory before it closed.
Is he dangerous?
Yeah, like many drunks, he's all bark and no bite. He can barely stand up most of the time.
How was he tonight? Was he different?
sicker than usual, perhaps. He whined and mumbled about how mean people were to him and how he'd like to talk to me outside, and then he left when I refused.
I need to find him. It's a matter of urgency. Do you know where he is?
You could try his boat. It's up by the North Pier. He sleeps there when he's too drunk to get home.
Please describe him to me.
What'd you expect? He's a tall, sick bastard with a bad rash and torn old clothes. William used to be strong. Now he's a mess.
Thank you, Tom.
If you see him, tell him I don't want him back here unless he cleans up his act, okay?
看来还是偷酒之类的。追踪船只。
I will get to the bottom of this intrigue. What's been done to me, to this city. The body is still warm. This man has just been drained of blood. This man was armed. He tried to defend himself. What's this? Some sort of note. These men, they're a company of professional vampire hunters. This corpse has been dried of its blood, just like the previous victim.
我这样看就知道他被抽干血嘞。
Blood and empty gin bottles. This bishop fellow is something of a heavy drinker. There are blood splats on the other side of the canal. I must reach that barge.
F 悄悄决定。弹药，远程武器。注意，你的弹药是有限的。
Ammunition crate. Good. I may need a lot of bullets. I feel like I'm back on the front line again.
抗性战远程，他抗近战又抗远程，对咯。
I'm cold. There's nothing here. Let's head back to. See them fancy clothes?
We won't see any of these bastards back here again.
Look lively! Easy done it, boys. We can deal with this. No!
OK， 连结。战术。 告诉你。诶。也真的简单很多，对。但前面本来就比较简单了，是因为当时是刚开始玩，所以也还不确定。多吃一点，有益身体啊？没有，没有，老鼠不要乱吃啊！
Fresh blood.
Wow.
The whole building reeks of it. Oh. The scent is so strong it makes me dizzy.
Oh, yeah.
I need a drink. I'm so thirsty. Stay with me, William. As one, we shall overcome this.
我就有镰刀。
You've done it before. No. Drink outside tonight already and it did not quench my thirst.
This place reeks of bloodshed.
William, please stop. Just a sip, I promise. You are my dearest friend. You're my last and dearest friend.
This creature is bedeviled. I must put it down.
威廉逃了，现在知道可以晕眩敌人了。哎，当时我不知道能晕你，现在我知道了。这样哦。
Let me go. William was an honorable man.
Oh, shit.
Mr. Hampton, are you in there?
I knew him well, another lost soul, a kindred spirit.
Sir, listen to the sound of my voice. I'm a doctor. You're suffering from shock.
I must return to my flock. They'll stray without me.
Remember, certain skulls are every bit as resistant as we are.
Who are you? What do you mean by skull?
You truly are a newborn. I should have realized.
Wait. You are the woman from the bar. Are you... like me? Can you help me?
I believe, sir, I already have.
像，为什么他们都能来去自如，只有我这么多限制呢？
By George and the Saints, you've solved the mystery of these terrible murders. Patience, good fellows, I've come to offer help. Just give me a moment to secure my boat, and we can leave this awful place.
William was not the evil man they claimed. He was just taken by the thirst. He needed his drink.
This man requires medical attention. We'll see he gets to the nearest hospital.
No, please, I must tend to my fold. My flock needs me.
There, sir. Go with the good Dr. Swansea. He's resourceful, and I'm sure he'll take good care of you.
You'd best come as well. The sun is soon to rise, and you'll need a place to rest.
I just need a moment. If I can learn something about what has happened to William, I'll be a step closer to understanding what happened to me.
Wait. 这超可怕的。哦。 看好，这视窗弹出来。 再看一次，还是觉得装在侧边。对啊，为什么真的有这种装在侧边的船吗？很可怕欸。不要在上面只提醒大家，我玩的是故事模式。
This poor creature can't be my maker.
抱歉，
Could
我
it
是
be
故意要一脚踩你
some
头上的。
subspecies of vampire? I must find a place to analyze the blood.
对不起啊，我不是故意的。直接一脚踩他头上。然后说喽。
Where are we headed?
We're on our way to the Pembroke Hospital. It's just across the canal. They'll have a bed for poor Mr. Hampton.
William was... What manner of creature was he?
Predator, prey, villain, and victim. Who can say? The important thing is that he's been stopped.
Duly noted. And the woman? What... Who is she?
What woman?
Oh, don't play me for a fool. You used me to locate that skull. You must know who she is.
And I thought you a gentleman. You shouldn't talk about a lady behind her back, but I will tell you she values her privacy. Were London as peaceful as she appears from the middle of the canal? If only that were the reality of the situation.
To be honest, I've always tried to avoid this part of town.
Pembroke Hospital is the last bastion between the rest of London and the epidemic. The flu has decimated the East End and the war still rages. Welcome to the front lines of a plague.
This is where you work, Dr. Swansea?
I am the administrator of Pembroke Hospital.
I thought you were here in service of your mysterious order, the Brotherhood of...
Of St. Paul's Stole, yes. But first and foremost, I'm a man of science. A physician, like yourself, Dr. Reed.
How do you know who I am?
No need for modesty. You are Dr. Jonathan Reed, a surgeon of some caliber and renown, if I'm not mistaken.
You are correct, sir.
I knew it. I had my suspicions. But when you took the blood sample from the corpse of poor William, I was certain. Dr. Reed. Marvelous.
Have we met?
I attended 3 of your seminars before the war. I have the utmost admiration for your research. And what a turn of fate. England's most esteemed blood specialist returns to London a vampire.
That word again. From a so-called man of science.
I understand. Traditionally, the role of science is to refute myth, but when myth walks among us, the Brotherhood of St. Paul has dedicated its purpose to their study. There's so much for you to learn.
Of that, you are right.
Well, then let me be blunt. Join my staff at Pembroke Hospital. As a physician. I suspect you'll not find a better post of employment to contemplate your predicament.
This is sudden. I was returning home to see my sickly mother. But alas, that was before contracting this... affliction.
Dr. Reed, take a moment to consider. The post would be for the night shift, providing a good explanation for your absence during daylight hours. You'll be adequately reimbursed, and have a place to hide. I even had the forethought to bring some clean clothes. So, what do you say?
It seems I have little choice, but yours is a generous offer, so I thank you.
Brilliant! Oh, Jonathan, this is one for the book, and the beginning of a beautiful friendship.
没记错，想说立的好像也蛮像名字的。所以我还是叫江乐子。
Dr. Swansea, thank goodness. I was beginning to be concerned.
Worry no more, Nurse Crane, for I bring good news.
Oh, Doctor, what a night. We lost 2 more patients. Nurse Scow said she couldn't take it anymore and resigned.
Yes, well, I'll make a new rota in the morning. In the meantime, find a good bed for Mr. Hampton. Be sure to pay attention to his needs.
Of course, Doctor.
Oh, and Dorothy?
Yes, Doctor?
Dr. Reed here has just returned from the front. He served King and Country and will be joining us here at Pembroke. We're very lucky to have gained a surgeon of his talent, and one so experienced in blood transfusions.
That is good news indeed, Doctor.
Oh, yes. Here at Pembroke, it's not what we have, but what we haven't. It's only thanks to Nurse Crane and the staff that our ship doesn't sink. If you have any questions, just ask her.
Duly noted. Thank you.
Your assistance is required, Dr. Swansea, immediately.
Welcome aboard, Jonathan. We'll catch up after my rounds. Coming, Nurse Crane. I'm coming.
好了好了，不要再握手了，好了，够了。主角在哪边换衣服？他刚才不是停在那个桥那边？是停在那个桥那边让我换的，我就在这个船后面换。
It's okay, Jonathan. I'll see you later.
就看你们要演多久。来啊！你还要摸他摸多久？那个转头跟那个医生讲，后面那个人要走了没？他还没走，我们不能离开。好像不要走哎，怎么办？我还要摸他多久？哦，看一下，他的眼睛很有精神。放过他们，放过他们。
Come on, you bastard! You can do better than that. Nah, it's my turn.
Rotten or pristine, each heart contains the seeds of life. Drink at this river, try it all.
Bastard gave me a good poke.
来了。
Oh, come on, you bastard! I won't bite.
Sir, please. You've lost too much blood. Calm yourself.
You think I didn't notice? Stop your staring and get me to an hospital, you arse!
Insulting a good Samaritan. Not exactly the way to get rescued.
Alright, sorry. I am in pain. My guts are spilling out onto the street and you're yabbering on.
Yes. That's a very nasty wound you've got there. Take my word, I am a doctor. Dr. Jonathan Reed.
Name's Clay Cox. I'd appreciate you helping me to a better place, Doc.
Follow me, Mr. Cox. Let me assist you to that better place.
血液质量代表你可以从某个市民获得经验值种，血液质量越高，经验值越低。内户。但是剧情呢？
Bring this fading light into the shadows. Dance with him the dance of life and death.
对，但我其实觉得这个人没差，因为他完全没有关系，就是他没有跟其他人没有关系。 让我们考虑到避免重来。
No more. Not tonight. Not like this. I will not take another life.
你要感恩啊！你怎么瞬间正常了？你刚刚不是肠子要掉出来哦？他突然想起来自己的肠子要掉出来了。没有，他做的很秀。
Did I black out? What? What happened?
马克来，意思就放你一马了，500啊。他就是一个孝恩呢。
It is wise for the huntsman to sometimes let his prey go, but no famished hunter can run for long.
他就是一个孝恩。你都可以走耶，不然我再跑回去看他们会不会还在那边摸哎。没有了，没有了。
Dr. Swansea asked me to collect you, Dr. Reed. Hurry up.
跟这个护士聊一下。
Good evening, nurse. I'm Dr. John. Did he really?
All members of staff have all.
I see. What?
You must know, blood.
那个非主线的对话，我就比较快对得过。
How are things?
Not good, to say the least. We're struggling.
An invisible enemy.
Sorry, Doctor. These last few weeks.
Do you think this hospital can survive?
We are all volunteers here, and we're trying to hold.
I'm not familiar with all.
Brilliant professionals.
Most of them. Is there a problem?
It would be inappropriate for me to speak ill of a colleague.
Is there any...
Well, I have never met someone as...
Why should his age be...
I guess it's fair to say he's always put...
Nurse Brannigan, if you do...
No. I may disagree with...
Goodbye.
Okay. 我来了，我来了。
多
罗西，我来了。
Doctor, where have you been? I've little time to play hide and seek with new staff members, no matter how illustrious they may be.
I found a wounded man by the docks. He answers to the name of Clay Cox. He requires urgent medical attention.
Already making the rounds? That's the Pembroke spirit. I'll ask our porter, Milton, to bring him back immediately.
Thank you, nurse. What can I do for you?
Dr. Swansea insisted we provide you a quiet office. You'll find it on the 2nd floor with your name on the door.
Thank you. Nurse Crane, isn't it?
Yes, Dorothy Crane. Welcome to Pembroke Hospital, Dr. Reed. Your office has been prepared.
很紧急吗？我还在那边慢慢自我介绍。
I would like to ask a few questions first. And Mr. Hampton, the patient we brought in, how does he fare?
I gave him a sedative to help him sleep. Poor thing was in quite a state of shock.
What kind of man is Dr. Swansea?
Well, you accepted the job from him. I thought you would have known about your employer.
It's right to assume Dr. Swansea knows far more about me than I do about him.
You'll get to know him soon enough, and better than me. The administrator has better things to do than mix with us.
Apologies, I've only just met him the once. This is sudden. I've only just returned to England.
Dr. Swansea is a brilliant surgeon and the most compassionate physician.
If you could point me in the direction of my room again, nurse.
2nd floor of the hospital, left.
Thank you.
Hey. 前往我们的办公室。
Good evening, sir.
I've already heard about you, Dr. Reed. I'm Milton Hooks, the ambulance driver for this shit.
That's quite a blunt.
You can call me Milton. I like to speak my mind, Doctor.
I'm not sure
Well, I'm no doctor, but I'm pretty sure...
You have a keen eye. I learned...
No need to explain, Dr. Reed.
Yo.
How is the
You want to hear the situation is all right?
So what do you do?
I've been an ambulance driver since... too long.
Since you're on the front line.
It's a complete disaster. It's even getting dangerous to when...
It sounds like...
Yesterday I got attacked by the patient I was bringing here. I escaped through the hospital's garden, but I lost my wallet when I was running.
You left an infected patient?
Go there yourself if you want, but be careful, Doctor. I'd rather...
Are you really?
And why not? I've already been attacked by...
But you're not defending yourself.
You keep people alive your own way, Doctor. I offer them another way to...
也是合理啦。
Goodbye. Dr. Swansea is right. This place seems perfect to conduct my research.
哟，锯子。 屁皮坎医生，是你，托马斯。
It's locked, all right. This must be the place. It's definitely away from prying eyes. Relegated to the shadows. A kingdom of my own. At least I won't be sleeping in a coffin. The flower's dying. It needs water. William Bishop's blood is much more unstable than human blood and shows extensive mutation. But this is not what happened to me. I must keep on searching. The sun is about to rise. I can feel it. I'll continue tomorrow night. I have so much time now.
看看我正常的眼睛。 我们这时候要点改点哦。 Hey.
If I'm to stay here until my research is complete, I'd better learn to hide my true nature from the mortals. But what about my thirst for blood? Yes, Nurse Crane? How can I help you?
I'm so sorry. I know Dr. Swansea wanted you to rest, but we have somewhat of a crisis.
A crisis, you say?
Our supply of antiseptics is nearly depleted. I was hoping there was another box up here, but...
这里什么都没有，这个房间禁止符，没有消毒水。
What type of hospital are you running? No antiseptics?
You have been away too long, Doctor. With the war and now this epidemic, supplies have been running scarce for months now.
I may have a solution. In France, during the war, drugs shortage was a daily problem, and we had to use our wits to overcome the shortages.
However do you mean?
If combined correctly, certain household chemical products can be used in a pinch instead. Now, where's the hospital storeroom?
The storeroom? Fat chance. This is the Pembroke, and space is luxury we don't have. Everything used to be stored in the old morgue.
Perhaps I should look there first. Where is this morgue?
It's the large building behind the hospital. You'll need to go in the back door because it's been sealed off for sanitary reasons. Take this key. It opens a small back entrance at the end of a narrow street.
The abandoned morgue behind the hospital. A small door at the end of a narrow street. On my way then. Thank you, nurse.
但是我不想去。你们知道那里有什么吗？你们就这样派我一个人。
Good evening, miss. I'm Dr. Reed.
Your name has no meaning to me, mortal.
I beg your pardon.
What are you begging for, mortal? My clemency.
You keep calling me mortal.
Well, Dr. Reed, if you must know.
And why do you believe?
I don't need to believe anything. It is what I am.
Please.
I can hear my body crumble from the inside as my flesh cracks and fades.
I see. Have you ever heard?
Never.
It's a mental illness discovered by a French neurologist named Jules Cotter. The affected patients are delusional. They believe that they are putrefying, that they are dead, a ghost or a ghoul, or in your case, a vampire.
Delusional, you say? Oh, sad and petty.
I'm assuming you must be a patient.
It's only a cover to hide from my enemies. I can leave whenever I want. As a woman, a spirit, fog, or bat.
哦不，那个太平间可不是一格一格躺在里面哦。
Who are these enemies you mentioned? Can you describe them?
I cannot say for sure. But I sense their eyes on me from nearby. I feel them watching me every time I visit the garden near the morgue.
The staff here are not your enemy. They're here to help you.
I'm not speaking of the doctors in white. I'm speaking of them.
I see. Don't worry.
Thank you, mortal. But do not interfere with them, for you are no match for those that hunt.
不要那么大声嘛。
Who are you really, Miss Hug?
Is that not enough for you, puny mortal? What do you require? Proof of my powers?
I'm curious to know who you were before becoming a vampire.
No, such a long time ago, I don't remember. Centuries of unholy life can have strange effects on one's minds, you see?
I'll leave.
Fear and disgust on every
干嘛？你是不是在偷听？哦。
daily routine.
听着魔头。他刚刚是不是在这边偷听？我感受到了。
Exactly how bad is the supply situation?
It really depends. Dr. Swansea deftly works his society contacts for monies, but with the quarantine, well, we're in God's hands.
Please, could you point me in the direction of the...
It's the large boarded-up building behind the hospital. You can't miss it. The key I gave you will open the small back door to it.
Why then do you always work the nights? Don't you ever sleep?
At the Pembroke, we're always hands on deck.
你们可以跟那个酒吧的一起联合诶。
Your dedication to the Pembroke does you credit, Nurse Crane, but when do you sleep?
We staff get our sleep when we can, Doctor. Nursing is a vocation, not the labor of a journeyman.
Lack of sleep and the medical profession always ends in...
London's trenches start here at Pembroke Hospital. We are on the front line, make no mistake.
That's...
他来看护士紧缺。